this, from a burglar's point of view, it's an open window, you can see straight in. It does have a lock here, but people can slide a knife across there to open it. They do have a window lock on it in the corner, but it's not highlighted. There's no sticker on it, there's nothing. You would have to be this close to see there's a window lock on it. So you wouldn't choose this as an entry point, just in case that alarm's working. So we wouldn't choose this, but we can open a wheelie bin, we can go through, and I can see they don't shred things. They've got tickets in here, so it's worth looking through for the burglar's point of view. He wants to see what they've got in here. Have they got any credit cards, receipts, or anything like that? Nothing shredded. It's here, it's accessible, he can go through that. You've got a wheelie bin here, which can be used to go up this pipe, which has no anti-climb paint on, which it should have. You could be up there in seconds, reach across. Even though I know there's an alarm on that window, it's open. So that could be an entry point, but you wouldn't choose here. Even though it's open, that's open, I can see straight in. We're moving on to these windows. Again, it's wide open, so I can see straight in. This is attractive to the burglar because he can see into the property. He'll look in, no alarm on that room. So they probably have an alarm system that is connected to external doors and windows, that's all. Once you're inside, there's no alarm inside the house. We move across to the door. Now the door has two locks, which is good. I don't believe they use the second lock. If we look at the letterbox, I can see through. Nothing covering the letterbox, like a box or a cage to stop letterbox fishing. And also with the door shut, if you press at the bottom, it will give slightly, so I know this lock isn't working. That lock, it's just a normal cylinder lock. If I can push on there and push the door slightly, it shows the second lock isn't on. But the burglar wouldn't use the front. He knows it's a weakness, but he would go around the back. Now I know the front has faults in it, I know the back of the house will have more. Right, we've got a pipe running up to the top here, flat roof. The attraction here for the burglar is, doesn't need to enter these doors. It could be alarmed. We're not sure if they're alarmed, even though there's only one lock here. We're not sure if they're alarmed, wouldn't go this way. There's a pipe there, there's a barbecue right next to it. You could push the barbecue to that and up to the first floor. Again, we walk over, we have another pipe. This is great for the burglar because it conceals next door. That side is concealed, nobody can see me because I'm lower than the actual fence. So I've got a lot of time to think. The fact they have ladders lying loose in the garden doesn't say a lot about the safety of this house. Again, without going up the side there, you could use the ladders just to climb up onto that roof. Everything is here. The patio table, it's right next to the fence. You could use that to get up there. Everything here is accessible to get further into the property. Right, we have a shed, we have a lock on it. It's not a very good lock. Usually updated locks, you can pull the handle upwards like that and put a double lock on. That hasn't got one. Can you see that movement there? That movement says I could easily pop in something here, and I'm sure I'll find something in the garden and just prise it open. So even though they've put glass on that you can't see through, it'd still be worth putting a second lock so you wouldn't be able to get into there. But again, it's a weak point and you could be in there in seconds. This is another weakness in their security because I can see on there certain dates that they're not at home. Can't see what it says yet, but I know they're not at home. They've also got next to the fridge keys hanging up. Now I don't know what the keys are. Again, they've left labels on there so they will help the burglar by knowing what them keys are for. He will use them, but he isn't going to choose this way. He's going to go up. We can see the first floor windows, so we're going to go in and check them windows. That's where I believe the entry point will be.